What's up, Sip Sip? How y'all doing this evening? It's a cloudy day here in Houston. There's no sunshine at all. But thanks for coming back or stopping by Sip Smoke and Share. This is Sip Smoke and Share, where you get a glimpse into my head. I appreciate everybody for stopping by. But today I want to talk about some of these things that go on in the Houston scene, nightlife, daylight, brunch time. You understand what I'm saying? Because Houston is known for having a good time. Because guess what? When I tell you we have a good time, oh, we have a good time. We have some pretty ladies in this city. We got some people that turn up, and Friday night, Saturday, well, basically every night is something to do, and there's something going on, somewhere. But for people that work, that don't be in the club all the time, Saturdays, well, Friday night, when they get paid. Saturdays is brunch. It's a bunch of stuff going on Saturdays all throughout the day. And then Sunday, fun day, is like, it's going down. But Sunday night it's live music. It's all kind of shit. But what I wanted to do is I wanted to talk about what I've experienced. And it kind of just rubs me the wrong way. You understand what I'm saying? When I'm looking at the description and trust me, there are a bunch of places where you can go depending on what your level of turn up is. So I'm not one. I've gone to places where they, at brunch time, they turning up, they eating, the music is loud, and the girls are twerking on each other and standing on the booth. And, that's fine every now and then, but I don't need that. You understand? I don't mind that, but I'm not going to looking for that. But I do like to go somewhere where they have brunch and they may have some music. But one of the things I find is that, a lot of these lounges, and giving the visitors that come to Houston and the people that come to Houston, everybody wants to be upscale. You understand what I'm saying? Nobody wants to be regular. But when you start saying you upscale or you this or you're that, then there's a level of understanding, or there's a level of what's to be expected when I come in there. So if you say your place is upscale, for instance, I've been to a couple of lounges that say they're upscale. And this is no knock on them, because I understand finances and getting everything. But you can't be upscale. If I go to your business and it says, oh, this is an upscale type of lounge, then I can't come to your lounge. Excuse me. I shouldn't come to your lounge and then, when I order a drink or I get some water, it's in a plastic cup. If it's upscale, then I expect a goblet or some glassware. I don't expect plastic looking cups. You understand what I'm saying? Or just certain, I expect certain type of furnishings if you're going to say you upscale. So that's my first little pet peeve. It may not bother you, but if I'm going somewhere in upscale and the drinks are $18, anywhere from $12 to $18, then shit, give me my shit in the glass. Yeah, I want a glass. I want to hold my pinky up like that. You understand what I'm saying? You understand? Because I want to be upscale too, goddamn it. Yeah. And also, one of the things I find is that a lot of these places, a lot of people don't understand acoustics. They're acoustically deaf. Acoustic is big word. Yeah, acoustic deals with the sound and how sound bounces off of certain fabrics, textures, or materials. And so when you're acoustically deaf and you have a DJ that doesn't understand acoustics or what it does to the crowd, a lot of times you'll have this music up and it's too goddamn loud. And I'm finding that a lot of these clubs too, lounges, the DJ doesn't understand acoustics and doesn't walk around the room, let the music play and walk around the room and see how it bounces out or see how it sounds in different areas. So most of the time the music is what? Too goddamn loud. Yeah. So that's another one of my pet peeves. And then the DJs, this more of a knock, I guess, on DJs. The DJ, they think that just because they turn that shit up, that it's jamming or it's more. Nah, bruh. You need to work on your transitions. your RPMs, your beats per minutes and all of that. You know, kind of let that shit mellow through and just don't. I was somewhere, man, and the DJ was playing the song, and then, you know, it should just move on into the next transition. But this joker just had it to where he just went to the, I'm like, and it changed the whole vibe of the room. So mainly it's DJ, acoustics, and, you know, flatware and that kind of thing. And the utensils and the glasses and the plates. Yeah, that's this kind of shit I look at. Especially when you say you upscale. Now, if I'm at a hole in the wall and you got a plastic cup, like, I don't have no problem getting a drinking solo cup. And I done been there too. I done been there a couple of hookah lounges where they had the goddamn door open, you know, and to let the air in because they had the air up. But it's all a mix of where you want. It's somewhere for you to fit in. If you come to Houston, trust me, you can find somewhere. This is just a personal, these are my opinions only. These thoughts, opinions, ideas, or the expressions are only of Mr. T, right? These are my thoughts and my opinions only. Hit that like, comment, subscribe. Maybe you got a place like this in your city where you going in, you need some earbuds because they got the music up too goddamn loud, right? So, hey, it is what it is. Y'all come on to Houston. We're going to have fun with you. You going to have fun. We going to have fun. And there's a bunch of women out here. Sip, sip.